Alright people, lovely to see you. It's very late at night. Before I do a video, I apologise I wasn't here yesterday because I felt very ill. I've not been very well this weekend. I've had a bug, now I've got the man flu, and I've just been really tired with it, so please do apologise for not uploading yesterday. So, where to begin about my anxiety journey? Well, today, I've had a decent day. I think days are getting better because I think up here, I'm not right. Still, the problem is still there. The anxiety is still there, but I'm not having much bad days anymore, if that makes sense. I'm not having as much bad days as I used to. Now, I hope that's not a jinx, because I hope I don't have a bad day tomorrow, because Wednesday's like the day that I properly thrive on, and things really change in a positive way, where I'm like, yes, I can do this, yes, I can do this. You know, I've got positive momentum with me on a Wednesday, and it's very it's been very difficult when I have a dark day. Well, not a dark day, but a bad day, you know. And we all have them, you know. I know I will have a down day again, and I think I try and learn how to improve myself, and try and improve my self-confidence. And I think what I would like to do is, you know, what I know that I lack is I lack a lot of self-respect. I think I lack a lot of that, and I also feel like I don't think I'm ugly or anything. I'm not insecure about my looks. Maybe about my hair, you know, I'm not particularly fond of my hair. I'm getting it trimmed tomorrow, so that's not a problem. But I don't feel insecure, really. I just think, personality-wise, I feel like I'm too nice, and I don't know how to handle people who might prove difficult. And you know, I don't want to be a person that has issues with people. I don't want to be somebody that has fallouts, you know, with one of my friends or something like that. I don't want to be a person who no one wants to be around. But I want to be tougher. I want to be strong-minded and not have to feel guilty after that. That is what I want to do. You know, I hope, you know, little comments don't bother me like they do. I don't know. Even, you know, even these opinions might be so ridiculous, or they might not even exist. It still plays on my mind. It still like plays with my feelings and stuff like that. It's difficult, and I just want to become stronger mentally, and you know, not let anybody put me down. Yeah, I think this area of thoughts is like when you're having a good day. It's like, let's say the side of the brain. So say this side is the bad side, where the little people are there. Well, they're not people, but like the bad, all the negative cycle of thoughts are in there, and they just throw everything at you and try and make you feel guilty. So let's say that's the case, and you know, I feel powerless. Sometimes they tell me to say things, but I don't say them, like, because they're horrible, and that's the only thing I can really cope with. You know, that's the only really thing I can handle, because these bad things that they say, I don't actually want to happen. I'd rather not reveal them. I said that in the last video. I'd rather not reveal them. In the video anyway. But I think you know, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make me feel guilty, and I'm trying like, that's ridiculous. You know, they try and pick out every single mistake, and I'm like beating myself. They try and make me beat myself up for it, and it works. So yeah, I think like a lot of people can get me down. If I get a little minor telling off, it'll get me down, and I think about it constantly. If I've had a bad day, it gets me down, and I think about it constantly, no matter what I try and do. And it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. And obviously it is tiring. It takes you down. It feels like that you've got no hope. It feels like there's no, you're going to be stuck like this for the rest of your life. You're not going to, you know. And I've spoken to a couple of people at college who've got kids who suffer with anxiety, and it's oh yeah, I got the Superman jams on. But yeah, it's quite common. It is quite common. Yeah, both of these teachers I spoke to have got sons. They're both different teachers. And you know, I was in a state one last week with mum, and I went to see my maths teacher. It was something about, my mum said about doing nightly chores or daily chores, and if we forgot to do them, we would get our Wi-Fi internet taken off us, which is a big blow. And I thought, oh no, because I know what I'm like when I forget things, and I was stressing about it, and then I don't even know why I got stressed about it. I wouldn't have done before, but I did, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that." And I get angry at myself when I cry in front of people because I feel like an embarrassment. I don't really cry. I used to a lot when I was younger, but I don't really like to cry in front of people. I don't like. I'm alright if I've been crying by myself and someone comes find me upset or something. That's probably how I feel more comfortable. But yeah, and sometimes if I've got a problem, it might sound ridiculous, but if I've got like a problem or something, I don't want to. Sometimes there's that one main person that you turn to, but sometimes you want to turn to other people instead and keep it from them because you don't want to upset them and put loads of pressure on them to make sure that you're okay. I kind of, yeah, to say if anything happened to me and I was hiding it, and say like there's my mum, the one main person, or if I had a girlfriend or a wife, the one main person, I'd probably keep it to myself and wanna, because I'd feel unfair in a way pinning all of my issues on them. And I know I've heard people say on television and stuff, and say, oh, relationships are about trust, we're supposed to talk about these things. You know, I can completely understand that. And it's kind of the same at college in a way. If, you know, there might be that one main person who wants to, like, I don't know, that one main person, and then there's like a load of other group of people. I'd want to talk, because they might be sensitive and I might not want to upset them, and I might not want to become a problem for them. So that happens a lot, you know, to me sometimes, and it's kind of like a habit, and people might not like that. People might find that quite offensive. I've mentioned it to my mum a few times as well, and she says, look, you can't leave people out and stuff. I'm like, yeah, no, but they might be sensitive and I don't want to upset them. And yeah, so, you know, and I feel guilty sometimes um, about telling people my issues. And my mum said to me, that's the negative cycle in your mind. They don't like it, because I gave them names. Remember, Gary and Dave, and says they don't like it that you're telling people, and they're saying that you're wasting other people's time. And that was hard. That's hard. I mean, I haven't really had that this week, but yeah, that is a problem. And yeah, I won't wish what I'm going through on my worst enemy, to be completely honest. I really, really wouldn't. Because it's horrendous. I've never been depressed. Sometimes I'm like, you never know about it until you have gone through it, but I'm like, I think I might be going for depression. I think I might be like deeply unhappy or something like that. But no, it's horrendous. I mean, when I was sick the other day, how long have I been going? So when I was sick the other day, I worried about people at college that I made them poorly. And weirdly, I was having random conversations with myself because I heard strong, not voices as such, but as thoughts, and like I could tell what they were saying. It were weird, and it was terrible. When I was, it was horrendous. So that's a thing, really, that happens. It's nasty. And I've been setting myself targets. Like I say, right, I want to get better by Christmas. Not maybe that's unrealistic. Maybe it's a step too far. But I'm thinking like amongst the lines where I was beginning to be okay, not having the thoughts that I have now. Well, they're not my thoughts, it's basically somebody else's thoughts, if you get what I mean. But yeah, that's the thing, really. It's a difficult one. It's very hard to explain when you're going for anxiety. It's very, very hard to explain and make people understand. Unless you talk to a counsellor, obviously. But when I try and open up to my family and, tell them about what it's like, it's very, very difficult. It can be really difficult. So, yeah, I'm alright now. Feeling a bit warm, probably because I'm not well, but that's not really a problem. I'm going to end it there, and I'm going to see what your thoughts are, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Good night.